Hello again. We're now on a second installment, I guess, on videos for the ProudGreenHome here at Serenbe. We finally reached a point where we can share very in-depth information, and right now I'm standing next to our raised slab, and we have a very interesting thing happening over here. So let me take it from the ground up so you, the audience, can see things that you can implement on any of your construction projects. Again, we're going through the Earthcraft score sheet that encourages us to do many of the features that we're doing here. And right now we're talking mainly about moisture control and heat transfer. So right now, if you follow me with the camera, you see that we've put a perimeter drain tile next to the footing, not on top, which is your typical detail, but besides it. That way any water, when we backfill over here, that wants to stay in this area hits this perimeter drain, and it day slide out on the backyard. You see this plastic here. This plastic is ran under the footing as well to avoid and break the capillary effect of water being soaked through the concrete. Okay. Then when we did our stem wall over here, in this particular, this is fiberglass insulation. We wanted to do a slab edge insulation for a climate zone. It's not, you don't get too much return, but given the goals of this home, which is net zero, it did make a difference in our score. This here, what we have is damproofing behind it, and a 1 inch of fiberglass insulation, giving us an R5 value on the side of our footing on our raised slab here. Behind it, we've got this same plastic that it's being ran behind the wall as we backfilled against it. Again, the purpose is to keep moisture out from getting into the concrete. So when we came up over here, you can see that for air sealing purposes, we cut down our fiberglass insulation to be able to, once we put the sheathing, do an effective air seal treatment over here and then continue our insulation. That way the whole building envelope is a continuous, we have continuous insulation. In future videos, you'll see what type of sheeting we're using. Of course, before doing all this, and now that you can see a glimpse, we have a seal put in place again to break that capillary effect and keep the water out from coming into the house, because we know that homes could potentially be in negative pressure, sucking in moisture and air into the house. So all these are measures that you can take to really improve first to control moisture, and then improve the indoor air quality of your home. Something that you don't see here, eventually we're going to put a brick veneer, or we're going to break all this, and behind that we're going to put a product by Benjamin Updike, brick blockage, and that's going to help us keep the water and the weep holes clean as we put the brick. And then as we continue with the wall and the sheeting, we're going to be showing you later the home slicker as it goes in. So with this, we can summarize summarize what we've been doing in the last 3 weeks over here in the job site. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.